So friends, let's see today's lovely Puran Poli recipe. Now I'm going to start with the Puran. I've already put up a recipe for only Puran, but I will repeat it in this video. So I've taken about 2 cups of chana dal, washed it thrice under water and soaked it for 6 to 7 hours in 3 cups of water. So let it soak completely. After that, I'm going to pressure cook it for 1 whistle on high and simmer it for 10 minutes. Then we're going to let it cool completely, keep a heavy weight on it and let it sit for about another 4-5 hours till all the water is drained out. Then I'm going to take a non-stick pan and I'm going to add this cooked chana dal and I'm going to add 1.5 cup of jaggery or ghee. You can use it as per your choice. Now I've also got 1 teaspoon of elaichi powder. Once the two of them start to melt or blend together really well, I'm going to add the elaichi powder and I'm going to mix this really well till the mixture starts to leave the sides of the pan like this. It should become a real thick mixture. And if you see when I stir, it starts to leave the sides of the pan very easily and it all comes together. So then your puran is ready. We're just going to let it cool completely before we start to make the puran polis. There's one more very important step after the puran completely cools down. So this is the puran. So the consistency should be like this, that you should be easily able to make a ball with it. So now our puran is ready. Now I'm going to take a sieve like this and place it on top of a vessel or a pan. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of nutmeg or zaifar powder. And now I'm going to mix the whole thing really well and run it through this sift or sieve, which has very fine kind of openings. And then this is a very important step, so don't kind of skip this step. And then you're going to get this very smooth texture of puran. So just get it all together and then you're going to just put it aside till we're ready to make the puran polis. Now here I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, to which I'm going to add 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt to taste. Now if you want, you can add only whole wheat flour, 2 cups of whole wheat flour, or 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The choice is yours. And now I'm just going to add a few teaspoons of hot melted ghee. This will give it a very nice elastic texture. So it becomes very easy to roll out the puran polis and they don't break. Now mix all of this really well together. That is both the flours, the salt and the ghee. And we're just going to add a little water at a time and knead this to a very soft, smooth, elastic kind of dough. That's very important that you knead it to a very elastic dough, because then it doesn't, once you put the filling in, you should be able to roll out the puran polis to a very thin consistency or a very thin roll it out to be really thin. That way you'll get the perfect and soft and delicious puran poli. So once this step is done, where you mix all the 3 ingredients well together, just add the water and start kneading it really well. So those of you who have never tried to make puran poli, try this out guys. It's super simple. So now you can see that I'm adding a little water at a time. So maybe I used about 1/4 cup of water, not a lot of water. And then just add a few drops of ghee and knead it very well. And now I'm just going to make them into smaller rolls, and I'm going to roll them between the palms of my hand because I want a very smooth texture with no kind of cracks in between the dough. It should be very smooth. So now I have my puran ready, I have the dough ready, I have a little bit of flour and my ghee or clarified butter ready, and I've got my pan heating up. I'm using my iron pan. You can also use a non-stick pan. Now just roll this out like you would for an aloo paratha. And then just put this in the middle and then just hold it like this and get all the ends together. And then take off the top. And then just press it down. And with your hands just, kind of even it out. And then roll it to, as thin as possible. The thinner the puran poli, the more delicious it is, and it's more soft and really nice to eat. So you can see the filling evenly spread out through the entire dough. And I'm just going to roast it like I would an aloo paratha. Roast it on both sides first without adding any ghee yet. Let it puff up nicely on both sides like this, and only then add a few drops of ghee and your puran poli is all ready. And the ideal way to have it is to put a little bit of ghee on it and a little bit of cold milk or warm milk, the choice is yours, and then just crush it up and enjoy. So I hope you like this recipe. I hope you give it a try. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye. Friends, I hope you liked today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's Recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.